Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, we are going to talk about this. Twin flames, soulmates. You got to know about it. So here we go. Check this out. You know what time it is. I'm bringing some truth and some light to the darkness because somebody has to hear this, right? Okay. Have you ever been in a situation to where you just can't shake the energy? And what I mean by energy, I mean like the thoughts. You can't shake the energy of a person. No matter what you do. You just can't seem to shake them no matter who you go with, no matter who you hang with, no matter what. This person's energy just seems to be attached to you. Almost like it's not even fair that someone can be energetically attached to you. But it's so. You have it in soulmates. You have it in twin flames. A twin flame is you. It's stronger than a soulmate. But soulmate, don't get it twisted, is extremely strong. It's a soul to the mate. You guys complete one another. Twin flames is just you looking in the mirror. It's just another version of you. That being said, if you're both not on the same page, if you're both not on energetically, everything's energy. So if you're not both energetically on the same page, and then what I know is that you guys are going to live some very challenging lives. Because no matter who's the runner, who's the chaser, no matter who's doing the third parties or who's just doing everybody or whatever, it's not going to make you happy. It's not going to fulfill you on either side. And the void that you're trying to fill, you don't know. But that void is, you're trying to get rid of that individual. And it's not even the person. It's the energy that you're trying to get rid of. Guys, it's the energy. The thoughts. The memories. Even when they're doing something, you feel it on either side. Because you're connected. Soulmates or twin flames, you guys are connected. But when a soulmate or a twin flame, they go rogue, they go, they try to cancel the contract that you had before you came, before you had as souls. That's why you're soulmates. There was a contract already. And then when you get in these bodies here, you have to remember all this. You got to know this. You got to remember it. And then your intuition plays the biggest part. Because your intuition is like your higher self inside of you. Your God power. It's going to navigate you to what's right and what's wrong. You know that feeling that you have inside you, and you're like, man, should I do this or shouldn't I? And then you keep hearing that hunch saying, do it, do it, do it. But you have free will, right? Something, unfortunately, that is a really great benefit to us, but unfortunately, it's a really great hindrance. Because it'll leave you stuck due to pride, due to I don't want to move, I don't want to move forward, I don't want to put no action. You're going to have all these emotions, but if you're not doing no actions, it's garbage. You're stuck. You're no good to nobody. So, when you have a twin flame or a soulmate that jump ships or they don't remember the contract, no matter what you do, guys, for the most part, it's going to be pulling at you. You're always going to have a secret in the back of your mind. You're going to have that, man, I can't share it, but you're going to feel the energy. That energy of, why can't I just get rid of this person? Like, what the heck already? And that's because if you're twin flames, you're twins. Both of you are meant to be together. If both of you come together, you become the empress and the emperor. There's nothing you can't have. You become a power couple. Same with the soulmate. Power couple. You guys work together and do what you have to do. You become a power couple because you're already designed to vibrate on the same level. But with free will, you can have a choice to vibrate at a lower level. So if you have a twin or a soulmate that's not vibrating at the same vibration that you are, either both of you will be on low vibration, and it'll just be a garbage relationship. Because low vibrational people are just, they're challenging to deal with, okay? Low vibrational people, in these situations, if they don't, say they get into a third party, they don't get their life together, and then, let me tell you their karma. You don't believe me? All you got to do is look back in anybody's life that you made. But let me tell you their karma. Their karma is, they're going to become, instead of a soulmate, nice and healthy, dwelling with the soul they're supposed to be dwelling with, a twin flame, dwelling with the other twin that they're supposed to dwell with. You see couples, they perfectly matched, finish each other's sentences, the energy, everything is wonderful. Nobody desires to go outside of the circle to look for no one else. That's because they know their connection. Now those that vibrate on a low level, those are your, oh God, man, I can't, it's hard for me to deal with anybody that vibrates on a lower level. It's just really, like I'll send you to my videos. I'll even do some spiritual work for you mentally. But that's about it. I gotta let you go. I can't dwell in your world down here. And when those people that are meant to be with each other, twin flame soulmates I'm talking about, they don't fulfill their contract. What happens is that they become karmic. So they become a karmic. Their relationships become toxic. They normally belittle themselves so low that it's like, if anyone who loved you knew how you were, it'd break their heart and send tears to their eyes if they loved you. Because these people that are in karmic relationships, they normally degrade themselves to the lowest level. If you're a woman, you normally become like, yeah, you get it. And if you don't become the hoe on the block, Miss, I'm super easy to everybody, just tell me something nice. And hopefully you won't catch an STD. I'm kidding, guys. I'm just speaking because this really happens. If that's not so, if they don't drop down to that lower level, and then the level that they'll end up dropping to is like like they'll have no self-esteem. Low. See the L? It's not for loser. The double L is for loser and low self-esteem. They'll have low self-esteem, and then when they have low self-esteem, they put on a mask, and they wear mini masks. They'll start to tell stories, spin lies on people, try to get revenge. It'll be all about competition. Like, these people will just be crazy at this point. They're crazy. They're no good to no one. They're cursed. They're cursed because they're not living out the contract. And they're trying to do it another way. And by doing it that way, every person they come in contact with, I kid you not, will be a karmic and will be toxic. If you're a guy, you'll be lied to, cheated on, if not given a few diseases to just thicken the package out. If you're a woman, you'll be flipping tricks left and right. If you're not flipping tricks left and right like a prostitute, you'll be, and you're already going to be lying and doing all that, because that's just a part of the whole, I'm a karmic, I'm toxic. That's what toxic people do. They can't tell the truth. That's why it's toxic. That's why it's so good that you guys get away. But when people finally realize all this, and they come to whatever rude awakening they come to, and their enlightenment comes, and they feel that, I don't know, whenever this moment happens, and you know, you've been through whatever you've been through, and stripped from whatever you've been stripped from, and the universe has thrown a major arcana out there for you, which means no prayer can help you. No one asking God to relieve this from you can relieve it from you. No one. It is a major arcana. It is something given by the universe, given by God. It is something God says because of your disobedience, because of your, what do I want to say? Because of your stubbornness, because you hear me speaking to you and you know what I'm telling you and you know what you should do, and because you continue to let the opposite come in as if it's over me, as if it has more power than me, because you continue to dabble in black magic. People, when you're speaking bad about someone, that's black magic. And be careful who you do that to, because someone on a really high spiritual level, you don't know who you're messing with. Every time you speak their name negative, you have bad karma instantly happens to you. Every time you lie on them or whatever, bad karma constantly happens to you. You don't get it yet because you're not there yet. It's part of your karma. You have to suffer. Running the mouth too much. You know it's not true. All this happens when your soulmate, when your twin flames decides to not remember, decides to, even if they don't remember, the universe, God is telling them in their intuition, but they're not using their intuition, they're not using that heart chakra. It's not open. They're closed off to it because of their free will. It's like they're trying to like close God off, which is retarded, because when that major arcana gets thrown on you, there's nothing you can do. He'll strip all your friends. He'll take your money. He'll take whatever fake garbage relationship, toxic relationship, which will be a benefit, that he or she may be in. And he will break every ounce of pride that you have in you, which will be a good thing, because when you're broken and you receive it, you're able to heal correctly. And when you're able to heal correctly, and then you become, how can I say, you become light again. You become love and light. You understand being shasty, being a male hoe or a female hoe, or someone gossiping or trying to tear other people's name down, or spread lies about other people, or having all the issues that toxic people have that don't think they're toxic, but then when you watch what they do, they're toxic. Good. Thank you, I'm great. Not right now, thank you. That was my waitress. I'm at Raptors. Shout out to Raptors in New Albany, Mississippi. These guys are great, everyone. I send love and light to the entire company, staff, ownership, anyone that's involved in, you know, just putting in their money to make this happen. And thank you. Send love and light to you. So anyway, when this happened, guys, It's difficult. But if you come together, everything works out perfect. You become the empress, the emperor. You guys are a power couple. I know power couple. Shouts out to Dago and Lizette. Shouts out to Money T and Cookie. I know some power couples out there that's had consistency in their relationship, and I acknowledge it. Whether you tell them, whether they tell you, whether you speak on it, I notice everything. I'm very intuitive, amongst a lot of other things that I don't need to mention. But anyway, twin flame soulmates. You can't shake someone, no matter what you do. You found someone new. You go from partner to partner, whatever. If that's your thing, whatever. If you're single, I guess, I don't know. I mean, whatever. You do what you do, right? To try to get rid of it. Substance abuse, whatever. You do whatever you do to try to get rid of it, and then you find out you still can't get rid of it. You can't shake this vibration, this person's energy out of you. That's because you guys are meant. That's because you guys are meant. Now, if you're not on the same page, one can be in a low vibration, and anyone in a low vibration is going to be garbage. They're going to be on the garbage lifestyle. Anyone in a low energy is going to be doing tricks, flips, dips, and everything else. Guy or girl. You can't trust them. You can't believe them. Absolutely not. And if you want to put your heart into that, go ahead. It'll get crushed over and over and over and over and over again. And then you'll be like the Three of Swords. You'll just be stuck from all kinds of directions because of your foolish mistakes, because you haven't listened to your intuition. So guys, on this, what is it, Wednesday? On this Winning Wednesday. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your higher self here. People like, God knows my heart. What's this? That's blood. Really? He knows? Yeah, he does. He created you. But he's talking about this heart. Okay? The ones that has the hate, harbors the hate, the jealousy, the lust, the anger, the two-facedness, and everything else. That heart. The one you're able to lie to somebody else and smile in somebody else's face. That heart. You're going to reap every single thing that you sowed, folks. If you're a twin flame, if you are a soulmate that's supposed to be together, and say you came together. If you didn't come together, I get it. But if you came together and you're not together, then you're wreaking havoc on your life. You can lie to the people that are asleep. It's someone that's spiritually gifted, and you're not going to be able to lie to. Energy, you just can't mask. You can't hide energy. You can't mask energy. You can't hide it. And anybody that can read it, feel it, they're intuitive to it, they're going to know if you're lying. They're going to know if you're not. They're going to know if it's the truth or not. They may even sit there and smile and let you play yourself. And then you just never hear about, you used to never hear from them again. Because not like the karmic that's in a toxic relationship, they love to play games. They'll play games for a very long time. They'll be in a garbage relationship for a very long time and still put up with the cheating, the lies, the low self-esteem. And the thing about these people, these karmics, that a lot of them are twin flames and a lot of them are soulmates. They're like most confused people. They don't want you to lie to them. They don't want you to cheat on them. They don't want you, they want love from you. They really actually crave this thing called love. Believe it or not. And they want your loyalty, and they want your faithfulness, but they won't give any of those things. Don't make up excuses to break every rule, to be as foul, to be as low vibrational as they can. And they'll justify it. But guys, girls, don't worry about it. Major arcanas are being dropped out all day, every day. I can name so many people right now and show you proof of their lives that where it was one way, and then, you know, they got outside themselves thinking whatever they were thinking, and now either their businesses are gone, families broken up, divorce, sickness. You can't play with the universe, with God. You can't play and think that you're going to get away with it. I'm just going to tell the guy a quick lie. I'm going to tell this girl a quick lie. Guess what? The quick lie is coming right back to you. And it's going to come when you don't want it. And it's going to come from someone that's going to crush you. That's how it works. It's meant to hurt you because you hurt someone else, regardless of what excuse you gave. So karma is real. Very real. There's a whole lot of people that are going to be served up the plate that they served out. So I would suggest that everybody become good energy. I would suggest that you treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't have to listen to that. You can think you're better than someone. You can think your race is better than someone. You can think whatever you want. I could care less. You don't have to believe in gravity, but jump off the roof and you'll find out that it still exists. So I don't really care less what low energy people think in their low energy world. That I already know they have issues. I already know they're unhappy. I already know they have problems. There's nothing about you I would even want to be like or admire or take from you. I would learn from your sadness and your sorrows and your pride that continues to keep you stuck. And all you do is continue to attract these negative people in your lives, negative circumstances, and then you're at the point that you really don't care who you do this with because you're done already. You have no self-esteem. You're pretty much just no emotions. You're just a doormat. You're fake. You're living a life that you don't supposed to, guy or girl. But let me give you some hope for the person like that's on the other side, that's not a karmic, that's not in the toxic relationship, that's not out there laying on their back for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, that's not out there unzipping their pants for every, you know, Sally, Mary, whoever else. There's hope for you because you know why? Thank God that the universe understands, that God understands that this was going to happen. So that person, while they're living out their karma, you'll be given another soulmate. You will be given another soulmate. You'll be given another twin flame that will act right because they will want that empress lifestyle. They will want to be the power couple. They will want to know I can sleep without knowing there's no cheating, there's no lying, there's nobody outside of me that's actually trying to, what would I say, that they're actually trying to compete. There is no competition with a power couple. But that's two people on the same energetic level. So they complement one another. That's why low energy people, low energetic people, low vibrational people, they deal with garbage people. And they complement each other. Because I'm giving you garbage, you're giving me garbage back. I'm low energy, you're low energy. I'm trifling, you're trifling. I'm ratchet, you're ratchet. I'm a liar, you're a liar. I'm a cheater, you're a cheater. Tomato, tomato. Okay, Sarah, right? And so, guys, when you get into a toxic relationship, if you don't work your twin flame out, if you don't work if you never met it, that's fine. But if you meet your twin flame or your soulmate, you can't shake them, No matter what you do, no matter what you do, this is what it is. This is what it is. This, or the third thing that just came to mind right now, is that you could attach yourself to a negative soul tie. Someone that is laid with so many people, guy or girl, they have demons in them. They're plagued with demons because of the low vibrational people that they attach themselves to. So now you come around not knowing, or maybe knowing and you just don't care, whatever, guy or girl. It's all energy. And you attach yourself to this energy. And now they transfer their negative spirits into you. And now you have a soul tie. But you're connected. You can't get out. Because this wasn't a godly union. This wasn't a holy union. This wasn't a union in love and light. This was just like a whatever, one night, whatever. I don't even know who you are, or whatever. And I know we've all probably been caught up in these things, but I'm talking about people that do this continuously. Or you might have done it one time, but you came against the karmic. You came against somebody in the family that they do witchcraft. You came against somebody that's into the black arts. You came into somebody that is just a ratchet individual. And you gave into that, thinking that that would be better, guy or girl. Now you're suffering greatly. And you will continue to suffer. Until the universe says that, you either learn your lesson, or, hey, so many people will live and die in a karmic situation, in a toxic situation. Better luck in the next world. So guys, don't get caught up with a soul tie, which is just somebody negative that you end up connecting with, and they've had a bunch of evil demons in them, and now you have them. And instead of you saying, stop, what the heck am I doing? I'm not a hoe, I'm not some guy that just has, mommy issues, so he's running through every female, lying to all of them. Or a woman that has daddy issues, she hates her father, so she's just laying on her back all the time. Because she hates me. She has issues she's never worked out. Little baby issues, child issues. She hasn't healed inside. And when these things happen, soulmates you can attach yourself to. Or you can become the negative soulmate with the demons. Because you've attached yourself to so much negative thinking. It's not like you're hanging with people that are sending love and light. So you're hanging with the worst of the worst. I don't care what they look like. You can dress anything up to look good. It doesn't impress me. Beauty fades. But your loyalty, you have a choice on how long that lasts. So, be careful for soul ties that you don't connect yourself with. Not knowing their past, not knowing where they've been, and then you end up with what they have, and you have their issues. And they probably masked it pretty good to make you think that they didn't have any issues, and boom, you got with them, and then bam, you're connected and you can't get out. And they're always in your mind. Either they're a twin flame, a soulmate, or a soul tie. Either way, you're stuck. Who wants to be stuck, guys? You want to be free. You want to be liberated. You want to smile every day. You want to know you can go to sleep without one eye open. You want to know that you can trust your friends and people that you're with. Karmics have shady friends, shady co-workers. Everything about their life is shady and untruthful because they're toxic. And on that note, guys, be careful. Be careful on what I'm sharing with you. You don't have to. You can learn the hard way. There's so many people that have learned the hard way. So many people that have lost out on beautiful relationships, beautiful connections that would have been like power couple connections due to low vibrational thinking. So you got the abuser physically or mentally or verbally. I mean, it's just nothing good comes from it. And on that note, guys, it is Wednesday, so it's Winning Wednesday. I hope you guys are winning. If you're not, lift your vibration, vibrate high, because if you don't, you're going to end up attracting one of these people if you're vibrating low. And if you're not careful, you're going to have years of regret. And on that note, peace out. I'm out.